Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 5, Episode 1 of Ghost Search. This takes place in George Island, Boston, Massachusetts. We bring you to out of nowhere, out into sea, a fort called Fort Warren. Let's see what this fort is all about. So here is the intro. My name is Michael Pappas. I had always wanted to go to scary places so I could be spooked out. With my two investigators named Alex Hale that is in charge of developing technology so we can see things in the dark, and with my best friend like your brother named the Brave Cumber that will be locked with me for the entire night at these scary ghost places. From dusk until the rise of the sun, while battling ghosts, having extreme moments, and the horrors. These are the places that we will be investigating. So basically, at the front of Fort Warren, I would be getting filmed at the front entrance while I do the introduction. So here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our 50th episode to this big fort area called Fort Warren. It is a fort of American soldiers that they were all participating in World War I and World War II, that some Americans had actually died at this here fort, which is right behind me, much like the place we went to, the Fort of Americans, and the Iraqs. But this is the real fort that we would come here by boat on George's Island in the state's capital of Massachusetts, right around Boston. Here we go. Here's the first interviewer. Well, welcome, guys. Welcome to a historical fort, Fort Warren. This is a huge fort that you guys are in. When the Americans were fighting up against the Russians, and probably the Germans and any other country that would be a threat to the U.S. fort. Fort Warren was built from 1833 to 1861 and was completed shortly after the beginning of the ACW as part of the third system of US fortifications. The narrator says Jim and Mark calls more about the history of Fort Warren. In the 1870s, Fort Warren was upgraded with new barbette batteries on the parapets along with a 6-gun external battery. These were armed with Rodman guys. A plaque at the fort states that the southeast bastion was roofed over at this time to create a rare possibility unique casemated 15-inch Rodman gun battery. The massive brick arches built to enclose this bastion are impressive. From 1892 to 1903, Fort Warren was rebuilt to accommodate modern breech-loading rifle guns under the Endicott program. 5 batteries were added to the fort, replacing some of the older gun positions as followers. Fort Warren was the headquarters of the Coast Defenses of Boston. In World War I, in 1917 to 1918, the fort was about 10-inch guns of battery Bartlett were removed for potential service as railway artillery on the Western Front. On the contrary, to some references, no 10-inch railway guns were mounted in time to be shipped to France for World War I. Different 10-inch M1888 guns included 2 from Battery Riley at Fort Adams, which is in Rhode Island, and 2 from storage. Replaced these weapons in the year 1919. Next, in 1920, with World War I over, several weapons types were withdrawn from coast artillery service. These include the 4-inch Brig soldier guns of Battery Plunkett and the 3-inch Briggs Seabury. Guns of Battery Lowell, the 4-inch guns at Fort Warren remained as display pieces at least through 1941. None of these were replaced. During World War II, the fort served as a control center of Boston Harbor's South Mine Field, a precaution taken in anticipation of potential attacks by Kriegsmarine U-boats. At that time, Fort Warren was garrisoned by the 21st Coast Artillery Regiment Harbor Defense, a Massachusetts National Guard until that was fertilized in September of 1940. As new 16-inch batteries were built, particularly Battery Murphy at the East Point Military Reservation, Fort Warren's remaining guns were scrapped in 1942 to 1944. Fort Warren was permanently decommissioned after 1950. At some point, an emplacement of Battery Bartlett was demolished for a access road. Alrighty, at this moment, I decided to pull up an article about Fort Warren. So here's the actual fort, what it looks like, what me, Brady, and Alex would have probably gotten locked into in real life. Basically, it's like an underground tunnel, sort of, that runs for miles all around. And in Lamy School, so you got a little history here. Designed and built from the 1830s to the 1860s, Fort Warren is an exact example of a third system era fortification. The third term was a defense program meant to take the lessons of the War of 1812 and apply them to American coastal defense fortifications. Over the years, Fort Warren was served the Civil War, and then the Spanish-American War, World War I and World War II. The advancements in military technology and doctrine during those periods have all made impacts on Fort Warren that can be seen today. Alrighty, scroll. It just talks about all the history here. And it just talks about the Civil War. And basically a lot of good information about the Fort Warren. So let me just pull up another article so I can show you guys a little bit more about what the fort looks like. So basically, this is the actual entrance that I was talking about before I decided to film this episode. Basically, that will be me right in front here during the sign, while Brady or Alex will probably be filming me at the sign doing the introduction. So that's how the episode would have started out. That is where probably what the lockdown of the inside would be like. And this is just more images of the fort. And yeah, that's about it. That is the actual fort. This place is a power fort of American battlegrounds and hundreds that had fight for their country by fighting war off of the enemies of soldiers. Wow, yes indeed. Good God. X's will be placed soon when we go inside. Yes, deeper inside, the actual middle part of the fort. Because this place is very huge. So why don't we go inside now to learn about more details and probably the actual historic part of this fort. So why don't we go inside? Yeah, let's go. We are in Boston. We got dropped off by boat on an island called George's Island, while a fort sits right here. We are at Fort Warren. When coming tonight, a boat driver will drive us back to pick up our equipment from probably our van, and then we'll drive all the way back to George's Island, back to Fort Warren, so we can get our equipment, when that will lead us to stay on this big island till dawn, is what our plan is. Alrighty. So right now we are going inside this here's fort to see how crazy it is. Yeah, absolutely. Basically, it's just like underground tunnels, and then there's definitely like a little museum for the historical things that were left in the fort. Basically, like artilleries, like guns, other good stuff. And I totally forgot. I think there was like a actual hallway that you can go to see more of like I don't know if this is true or not, but like type of like outfits they used to wear during the war. So yeah, we're gonna definitely go inside there. So Jim says, the gates of to hell for you three. Look up. Whoa, look at that. That is not a good sign. Yeah. The fort is in a shape of a pentagon. that represents DCAS, True American. Okay. Right. Oh, yes, 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 but how do we know the tour of the area of the fort? Some places that has tours, right? Well, that is why I am here, and that is my job. I will tell you guys about the haunts here. Alright, so the first one we got here, a lady in black. The first one is in, she's just the first ghost that roams around here. Oh no, what happened? We all had multiple places that we had gone to with different color and woman ghosts, right? Yes, yes, absolutely. Like for example, Ghost Adventures. There's a lady in red, adding to the same for the Washoe Club. But I think the Washoe Club was she blue? I can't remember. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably. Oh, hey, adding to that, what about the, at the, Huntington College with two different other color lady ghosts? Yes, but I think, they were both red? I don't know, maybe. Jim, who was she? She is the one that wanders in these grounds of the island in her black, like robes, probably a black dress, terrifying those she comes into contact with. Holy cow, that's pretty scary to know about. Yeah. So basically, Jim reads on about the history about the Lady in Black. Basically, she is the main ghost that haunts Fort Warren. The Lady in Black, or the late Mrs. Mulaney Lanier, was the devoted wife of a Confederate soldier. After she received a letter from her husband stating that he was imprisoned at Fort Warren on George's Island, Mrs. Lanier was so moved to free him from captivity that she made the arduous journey from Georgia to Hull, Massachusetts, just minutes away from George's Island. She has a pistol and fired it on an actual soldier, causing her guilt to make these soldiers decide to hang her. Holy cow. Wow. That's some weird history here. So now we shall pull up a Fort Warren site about the Lady in Black. I'll be right back. Here we go. Here is the article about the Boston's Fort Warren Lady in Black. Boston is truly unique and stunning combination of modern meets history. I'm going to skip that. History of Fort Warren. Skip that. I want to get to the Lady in Black. Oh, here we go. The tragic tale of Lady in Black, Mulaney Lanier. So one of Fort Warren's most infamous stories is that of Mrs. Mulaney Lanier. Her husband, I already said that. He was captured, the husband, during a battle in North Carolina too early on the war, and was taken to the prison for holding. The soldier's wife, Mulaney, caught wind of his whereabouts, some believing he stealthily smuggled a letter out to her from the island prison. Mulaney made her life's mission to be her husband's heroine as she set him free from the shackles of Fort Warren. On evening, Mulaney put her strategic plan into motion. She boldly boarded a boat that was heading to George's Island, where she planned to free her husband. Rumor has it that she befriended a Confederate ally that housed her near the prison during the days before she could get into the fort and reach her beloved husband. She used this time to communicate with him through the prison walls, telling him each step of her plan in secret. On the night of the planned escape, she boarded a small rowboat along with a pistol and a handful of rope. She also brought with her a pickaxe, which she planned to use to dig him, and a couple of other prisoners to free him. Quietly, she approached the prison. Her senses was all on height. Her heart was pounding. She hit the island, unaware that this would be the last day of her life. She waited patiently offshore in the darkness in the designated meeting spot. Minutes passed, and finally her husband signaled her. She heard him before she could see him, whistling a tune. She knew then that their plan was ready to be set in motion. Dressed as a man, Melanie stiflingly approached the prison's foreboarding walls. The goal was to use the rope to hoist herself over the walls of the fort. The breach was a success. She was so happy to see her beloved again. After their brief reuniting, they quickly got to work with their co-conspirators. The couple and several other prisoners then began to tedious task of tunneling their way out of the prison. Underneath its thick stone walls, using the pickaxe, they cut slowly through the earth, planning to create a tunnel that would run directly to the prison armory. Their plan was to weaponize themselves in order to overthrow the prison guards and to escape. However, their seemingly perfect plan was soon foiled. Their digging was loud enough to catch the attention of a couple of Union guards. After other authorities had been alerted, a riot had begun. Melanie herself was found in a standoff with a Union soldier, brandishing her pistol to protect herself and her husband. Finally, the guard lunged at Melanie, attempting to grab the weapon from her hands. She fired, but instead of hitting the guard, it pierced the skin of her own husband. The man she tried so desperately to save was now dying there before her eyes. Her heart shattered, his life slowly draining off of Melanie's body, out of his body as well. Melanie was swiftly arrested for aiding her prisoner husband in his escape. Basically, I'm just going to read you guys, just look at it. So you guys can just look at it. I'm reading too much here. So the indicator, guys. We're only able to find a black gown to clothe Melanie in her final moments. Oof. Okay. Her spirit has remained restless with the guilt that filled her when she killed her husband. Yet she is reported to be wandering around the island, coreless other bodies, and was buried in George's Island. And that's what happened. She got caught, and basically they killed her right on the island. And that's actual what the photo would have been like if she was still alive on the island. And she got hanged, right? Wow. Well, I guess she is like the main ghost on this island here. Holy cow. The soldiers here that served in war in the fort had died from shots here. Yes, absolutely. Well, not that so. What? What do you mean? Basically, what happened was, yeah, she tried to save her husband. That backfired, and then she died on the island. Oof, very bad. Very bad. From the enemy? Yes, from the enemy. They come at night, and you can hear the actual battle screams from those soldiers, and some noises that you can also hear some cell doors getting slammed, and fingers as they appear roaming around. Grow, says Brady. Guys, just tonight, just try to have some good luck, all right? Oh, I understand. I understand what's going on here. We need it. Yeah, absolutely so. Well, we will try to. And by the way, I put X's while Jim was talking. Oh, good. Okay. So we can go over it tonight. Yes, absolutely. Man, cannot wait. Now, when you go away from this island to get what you need, your equipment, to explore this place. And when you come back by boat, the sun will fall and darkness will come. And it will haunt you guys. Yeah, it's going to infect you guys.
On here. What if the three...
Ladies and gentlemen, while we are getting our stuff to set sail back to the island of Fort Warren. Yes, absolutely. Can't wait for this to happen. The boatman says, "You three all set?" "Yes, sir." "Okay, here we go." "Alrighty. We're taking off. We are off." Woo! Yeah. Guys, you see that sun? When the sun falls, the ghost will come out. And the woman in black. Yes, she will definitely appear. Oh man, it's time for those loud drum beats. I'm just really so excited. Driving by boat. On our way to get shot put all the way to this beautiful fort. The three finally makes it with 5 minutes till completely darkness. Well, it is 5 minutes till darkness. So, excuse me, boatman, can you pick us up right at 6 a.m.? Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Great. Alrighty. Bye and good luck. Alrighty. Thank you. Alrighty. Just like what Zach Bacon said. When they went on boat to go to their Povalia Island, Zach said, "You have reached your final destination. It has finally come. Now we'll be in hell." Yes, absolutely. Fort Warren will definitely hell. And the war has just begun. Yes. Alrighty. Let us just set up base and go over our Brady axes. Okay, got it. Yes. Alrighty. So here we go. This is our base, and we got a big giant map here. So here we go. Okay, so the first X will be in the main quarters, basically the museum part. The next X will be in the hallways. And then the last X will be outside, where the actual popular ghost of all of this fort will be the apparition of seeing the lady in black, who has claimed to try to rescue her husband, but she had failed by a Union soldier capturing her. So guys, let's see what's going to happen at this beautiful fort area. Yeah, just thinking about just being locked in here. Oh my god, the history here. This is going to be one interesting lockdown. Yeah, no kidding. And just a little brief pause. Okay. Right now, we decided to just walk in the hallway here. Basically, this tunnel-like area. Wow. Oh, excuse me. You okay, Brady? Yeah. Is anybody here? Whoa. Guys. What? I could hear a big boot-like footsteps down this hallway, man. Huh? Wait a second. Wait. Already? No. Something is wrong. There should be nobody in here. Yeah, no kidding. I swear to God, I hear someone in here. Guys, look at... What? Look at the grass from the outside here. It is blowing because of the strong wind, guys. Yeah, absolutely. It is getting ready. It's just a signal for us that a lot of energy is going to come to us. We are ready for something very active that is going to happen here inside this fort. Yeah, no kidding. Oh boy, let's see what happens. Oh yeah. Something just walked over to the inside of this fort area, Mike, since you said you heard big boot-like footsteps. Yeah, no kidding. Alrighty. Somebody in here? You want to roll in digital recorder? Yeah, absolutely. Wait, what? Wait a second. Well, that is probably a soldier, Alex, from what you said earlier. Yeah. So how about we go to the outside area and set up a camera? Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Alrighty, so right now I'm walking outside, and man, it is so windy out here. Yeah, just be careful, man. Alright, I'm gonna set up this camera to capture anything in this view of a courtyard. Yeah, and see if the lady in black is there. Yeah, absolutely. So after we investigated sort of a little bit of a hallway in the fort, I told Brady to set up a camera, and then I'd say, alright, so right now we're in the courtyard. Alrighty, if anybody's out here, any soldiers that fought in the war, show yourself to us. Lady in black, if you're in here, show yourself. Woman in black, show yourself to that camera right over there. Hang on. What? Whoa. Dude, what was that?
We've been waiting for.
Alrighty, we are at Fort Warren, a fort when American soldiers had fought to protect the fort from any evil countries during World War One and World War Two. When suddenly we are in the courtyard, when I told Brady to set up a camera, our camera caught a noise on the field that Brady had heard of. Here's what happened earlier. Show yourself, woman in black, to that camera over there. Wait. Dude, what was that? Whoa, something just happened, man. What? My battery in my camera had just died. Wait, what? Oh no. Whoa, what? Are you for real right now? Yeah. Yes, man. No joke. This is, oh man. The whole entire thing just shut off. The light just turned off. I can tell after that noise just happened. Oh. Oh my god, did she just suck your battery out? Yeah, maybe, dude. Maybe. Ow. Okay, who did that? Is anybody out here? Are you an old soldier that fought in the war? Or maybe was it you, woman in black? Alrighty, why don't we set up another camera since this one's dead? And I'll head back to base and set up this one. Charge it. Okay. So as Brady goes back to base to see if he can charge the camera, me and Alex decided to set up a camera. But then, by the time Brady comes back, this happens. What, bro? What? Oh, dude, I remember just going in the base, and I remember setting up, trying to charge this, here camera that I just dropped off. All of a sudden, footsteps that was coming right up at me. It sounded like a soldier, man. Oh God. Oh, it's getting active in here, man. So yeah, me and Alex just set up a camera in the courtyard. Oh man, that was scary, man. Holy cow. Okay then. Why don't we just go back inside and just communicate in the hallways and do a couple EVP sessions? Yeah, good idea. Were you the one that was trying to save your husband? Or was that a soldier that was rushing at my friend Brady? Were you the same one that made those loud, big, giant boot-like footsteps from earlier? Attention all American soldiers! Are you in here? Are you still haunting this fort? Yeah. Did you hear that? No. What? Well, I caught that voice. No way. Here is the actual replay of the, voice. Yeah. UA soldiers? Swear to God, I'm getting lightheaded, man. What? You're getting lightheaded? Ooh, what? Something is pushing me, man, right now with force, right on my chest, man. Blah! Are you serious right now? What is going on here? I don't know, man, but something is literally pushing me right now, man. Alex, Brady, where's that temperature device? See if you can try to get a spike in here. Something literally just pushed me with force. I felt these giant big hands pushing on my chest, man. Okay, this is good. It is something that is, like, doesn't want us here right now. Are you serious right now? Yeah, something is up, man. I don't feel good at all, man. Yeah, me too. I don't feel good. I want to get out of here. Hang on, Brady. Calm down. We need to get this right now. We need to document what just literally pushed me right now. So, we are at Fort Warren. When Brady decided to go back to base and charge a camera, he came running back to me and Alex while we're setting up another camera rolling in the courtyard, probably where the lady in black is. And so, and all of a sudden, we were literally doing a couple EVPs. Then all of a sudden, something had pushed me moments ago, and it might have been the soldier that pushed me up against this wall here, that just told me about how bad the war was. When I said, American soldiers, are you here? And they said, yeah. If I was in this war here, I would definitely feel that pain. Yeah, no kidding. If you want to be part of the war, you're not going to survive. Yeah, no kidding. Let us walk for about 5 minutes around the block of some cells here. Then we shall go inside some more of the fort and see what happens. All right. Wait a minute. What thing? What are you? Who said that? Where are you? Over here. Okay. Now, who said that? Who are you? Oh, forget it. So 5 minutes later, the three sets up another camera all around the fort. We have a camera in the inside of the fort area and outside, also to see what will these cameras will capture. Alrighty, so we got the lady in black, we're trying to communicate outside, and then we got another one camera facing the hallway, and then another one and probably in the mansion museum area. So, we are going to sit around this area where we've been set up, and we're going to communicate. Alrighty, we are sitting down right now inside this here tunnel. If you're a fort soldier, tell me what it was like to be a soldier here. Speaking to this little device that I have out here. Then Alex would say, can you make a noise? Then a moment of silence happens to see if we can try to capture anything. Alrighty, you guys. I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk a little bit to see what can happen. Alrighty. Guys, if anything happens, you know what to do. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! What? What? Oh, I did hear that. Jeez. Oh my god, that was... Wow, that was not cool, man. That was not cool at all. Guys, what was that? Gee, dude, I don't know. Okay, that was actually pretty tough to do. So anyways, locked and surrounded by Georgia's Island out into sea, that they cannot even get out till sunrise, when hopefully the boatman can bring them back. Fort Warren is getting worse with active stuff that the three are getting worse when another moment had happened. Well, this is basically what happened earlier. So basically, I was getting up. We were sitting down, all three of us, inside of a tunnel room. And I got up and I said, you know what? I'm just going to go in the hallway and see what happens. So then I said, Alex, Brady, if anything happens, just let me know when. Ah! Oh my god! What? I did just hear that. Oh my gosh, that was loud. This giant voice was captured right in front of Brady, and Brady said that he did hear this voice, literally yelled right in front of him, was captured on his recorder saying, go away. Go away. What, Brady, what? So then he replays it for us on the recorder. Then he says, oh, dude, oh, okay, calm down. What's the matter? What's the voice? Then I'd say, wait, what? Is that what it said? Go away. Wow, no way. You a soldier that want us to leave? This ghost voice says, now. Wow, holy cow, this place is nuts, guys. Yeah, no kidding. So basically that's what we do. We do a little EVP session in a little tiny room. Then we investigate more in the hallways. And then probably save it last to go back on the courtyard field to see anything from the woman in black. When the three checks on the cameras from the battlefield, or the courtyard, the camera had captured what seems like to be sudden footsteps, what sounded like an old gunshot noises that was part of the war. Then, the other camera that was aiming the other side of the field spot had actually caught a black mist that walked by. So basically, in real life, we would probably replay you guys this piece of evidence. So then the narrator asks, is this the woman in black caught on the other camera? Fort Warren was a really scary place to be in that the three was shocked later when leaving the fort and to go over all their footages, not knowing until later on they replayed every single bit by bit pieces of the video of seeing the actual mist of the lady in black. That would have been a good golden evidence that always will be remembered. That's all I got for the fort, and that is the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.